Last time on the 248 podcast.
For Amanda, we are here to celebrate her dildo. all of her most gelatinous friends are here, including me, her devoted and faithful disco ball. I must say that she doesn't look a day. She doesn't look a day over 69. Naturally.
The 248 podcast.
Hello, friends, and welcome to episode 50 of the 248 podcast, starring Seamus 248 and Matt Balloon 1115.
What's up? How we doing? I think when I unmuted my microphone, it kind of bled through yours a little bit.
Works fine for me.
No, it sounded good. I was
Yeah.
just saying that. I don't know. So this podcast, we're not going to be doing facial. What is it?
It's not on camera.
Not on camera. That's right. I mean, technically, under the government that we're in, we're always on camera somewhere.
From all angles.
Every angle, especially underneath your ball sack.
This phone, this computer, they are using those to listen to you
Yep.
right now.
Yep. All the pigeons in the world and the Krabby Patties that are on my speakers.
You have no freedom.
No freedom whatsoever.
But audio only is appropriate, because that's how we started this podcast 5 years ago.
That is correct.
Can't believe it took this long to get to 50 episodes. Also, I'm bleeding.
I think it sounds... Is it that time of the month again, Seamus?
It is, in fact, that time of the month. I'm irritable and really fucking tense.
Well, welcome in. We are live. It's been a while since we've done 248 podcast. Today is September 15th, a Friday, and it's approximately just before noon. So right around 12 o'clock. So that works out really good.
Yeah, we're expecting a hurricane later, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to send Matt to the drugstore for tampons.
It's Hurricane Blood, is what I believe that was called.
My bloody Valentine.
There you go. There's a lot of different things we could have named that hurricane, but we went with something a little bit more gory. Hurricane Al for the gory of the hurricane. All right, that was a dumb joke. I'm going to stop myself.
Hurricane Ollie.
It's going to rain.
How's the weather, Ollie? It's raining sideways!
All right. Just a couple things that we're going to cover today on the note sheet here that Seamus wrote on my notebook is dicks and a lot of dicks.
I drew a lot of dicks on in his notebook.
I said, Seamus, let's just write down what you want to talk about today, and he just drew a bunch of dicks. So is that what are you trying to say, buddy? No, I'm kidding. Now, first we got up at Atlantic City. So Seamus just recently went on a trip to Atlantic City. He's going to tell you all about that.
I sure will.
The Beatles tribute. So I assume that's another thing you went to.
I did.
And we'll talk about that. Nickelback. That is a concert that I had gone to recently. That was pretty awesome. Chad Kroeger and Brad. What was the other one? Brantley Gilbert opened up for him, so that was a great concert. We'll talk a little bit more about that. 69 Nice, Boobies, Penis, Send... What is that?
Send Bobs.
Bobs. Okay, so... Alright. And Nick Carter's Hot. And then, well, last but not least, we have Mad Libs. So, a juicy episode for you, for sure. I guess how many dicks there will be is depending on how much juice there will be for this episode, but that is for us to know and you to find out.
Yeah.
So let's jerk off the first dick and talk about your Atlantic City trip with Mike. Tell us
Andrew
all about it. Andrew went as well. Not blank though.
Nah.
Rest in peace. Send request.
Yeah, they're too busy not existing right now.
Well, he's got a different band now.
Well, I know.
Yeah.
Shout out to Andrew Blank.
Yes. Still awesome.
Mr.
And your
Perot.
kid is adorable and your cat's adorable.
Yeah, the cat that looks like Charlie.
It's very close to Charlie's looking. Yep.
Orange boy. So yeah, after months of planning and deliberating, and Mike, shout out to you, Mike. Thanks for bringing me along on this trip, bro. After months of him being, in all honesty, up my ass every fucking day. Like, do you want to go on a trip? Do you want to go to the beach? Do you want to go here? Do you want to go here? Finally, I relented because I needed to get the fuck out of PA for a while and said, okay, let's go to Atlantic City. And we brought our friend Andrew from high school along, and we hopped in the car, embarked on a 4-hour journey to Atlantic City. We stayed at the Skyline Tower, Club Wyndham. Shout out to Club Wyndham for their incredible hospitality. Whenever we had a question, they were always very helpful and polite. It's a beautiful hotel. We were on the 25th floor. We had a balcony in our room, so we got to overlook the city. We had a gorgeous view. I showed Matt a bunch of pictures. They had a movie theater in the hotel showing free movies, but unfortunately we never got to take advantage of that because we were too busy, well, sleeping or going in the pool or going to the beach or eating or whatever else we did.
Yeah, and you also saw a sign that said Ocean Avenue.
I did.
Which is one of your favorite songs by one of your favorite bands, ironically enough.
I'd honestly say, like, given how impactful it is probably my favorite Yellow Card song.
Yeah.
Like, I know that's such a cop-out answer, but I just can't argue against it. It's what put Yellow Card on the map. But yes, there is an Ocean Avenue where I used to sit and talk with you, about 2 blocks away from our hotel. And so we walked there, and I took a bunch of pictures of the street sign because I'm a fucking loser. What a good fucking song.
For those of you that don't know.
Ocean Avenue, where I used to sit and talk with you. We were both 16 and it felt so right. Yeah.
It was just like the first part.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. So that's basically where that sign came from, or that's why he got excited about it.
Yeah, though to be fair, Yellow Card are from Jacksonville, Florida. So there's plenty of ocean. There's quite a handful of Ocean Avenues around the country. But yeah, I got to see the one at Atlantic City and walk along it. So that was very special and sentimental to me. Again, because I'm a fucking loser.
I don't know what that was.
I don't know either.
Me neither.
But yeah. So, pool and hot tub, fantastic. We went into the hot tub on, I believe, Wednesday night, and there was a gentleman in the hot tub with us. And about midway through, because the hot tub, that, like, when the suds and the steam come up, it's like 15-minute cycles. And at one point during the cycle, the gentleman in the hot tub with us got out of the hot tub and went into the pool. And I was like, you fucking maniac. You're going from 105-degree water to, like, 32 degrees.
No, and usually when you do that, though, your body gets, like, shocked almost. It's like
Yeah.
I forget what they call it, but it's like when you go from extremely hot temperature to extremely cold, your body can go into shock and actually,
Yep.
like, I don't know about die, but probably, like, it doesn't feel good in your body,
No.
or it's not good for you, or something like that.
Like, if you're suffering from, like, hypothermia or extreme, like chills and shivers or whatever, do not get into extremely hot water right away. Get into, like, lukewarm water and slowly reintroduce, like, a warmer temperature, because otherwise you will go into shock and you might die.
Yeah, and we don't want that.
No, the 248 podcast is not responsible for what you do with your own life. You're not. Well, now they're dead. But yeah, he hopped out of the hot tub, went into the pool, and we were like, what the fuck is this guy doing? It turns out it's very therapeutic going from the hot tub to the pool and back and vice versa. So we did that.
Yeah.
And we all felt very relaxed. Our veins were popping, our fingers were tingling. We were so relaxed and so feeling good. And then we went up to our hotel room. Andrew passed out and slept for 13 hours.
Damn.
This man went to bed at like 11. We were watching the Elvis movie, and about around 11:30, this man went to bed, woke up at noon the next day.
So you had a whole city to yourself. And you just... And you just stayed in the hotel room pretty much the whole time?
Oh, no. We spent a lot of time on the beach. We walked the boardwalk. We walked to the Land Shark, which is a restaurant on the boardwalk. We had some burgers. There's a really good pizza place called Papa Pizza. P-O-P-A, Papa Pizza.
Did you guys get any, like, what was your favorite thing food-wise other than pizza?
The only thing I ate other than pizza was a burger.
Okay.
But I know at one point Andrew went off by himself and he went to Margaritaville and he got like a salmon steak that he said was really good.
That does sound pretty good.
Yeah.
Did you drink at all?
No, Andrew was the only one who drank. He
Okay.
had a couple of Miller Lite drafts. Mike and I had soda or water. Mike makes up for not drinking by smoking weed.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
And vaping.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
He seems like a vape weed guy.
He is. He has a medical marijuana card.
Good for him. Did you guys go gambling at all?
If by gambling... Oh, and this is something I want to talk about. If by gambling you mean went to the arcade and blew our money there, then yes, we did gamble.
Oh, so the kid gambling way.
Yeah, there was no...
Was there any prizes involved?
Yes, there was actually.
Oh, what'd you get?
So we racked up enough tickets for like this little basketball hoop that you clip over your trash can, and it comes with a ball and a pump. We got 2 of them actually.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, we didn't get quite enough tickets for anything spectacular, so after we got those little mini basketball hoops, we just used the rest of our tickets on fucking Tootsie Rolls and Airheads.
Now, I don't want to spoil anything because I don't know if you're going to upload this first or your vlog, but I did see a video of you and Mike playing, what was it, basketball Connect 4?
Oh, I will say...
That was pretty cool. I like that.
I will say, since you brought it up, I honestly don't have quite enough for a vlog. I didn't vlog too much out there, or film enough, like an outro or anything.
Yeah.
I did film, and I sent it to Matt last night, a snippet of Mike and I playing Connect 4 basketball. Mm-hmm. It is exactly what you think it is.
Just mentioned it. Yep.
You get this, it's all digital, like a whole row of baskets that you have to shoot into, and on the screen is this giant grid, similar to Connect 4, and you have to make 4 shots in a row, like diagonal, straight, sideways, whatever.
Yeah, but there's no actual nets. It's just...
No, it's all plastic.
Plastic.
And you shoot the basketball into this little plastic hoop, goes down.
So you can't get a swish and just be like... Cha-ching.
Yeah, but we
Cash.
did... There was, other basketball games we played. There was a bowling game where, you roll the ball down the lane, and it hits, this giant digital TV screen, and then you see, an animation of the ball going towards the pins or whatever. That's how Mike got all of his tickets. Oh, you know what fucking drained most of my money? A claw machine where instead, the chute that the toy drops into?
Yeah.
But it was a basketball hoop.
Okay.
And all the prizes were Spider-Man basketballs. But
so you're spending a lot of money on the basketballs that you did not win.
I did not win. There's another arcade along the boardwalk. I think it's called the Central Pier Arcade or some shit. It's a lot more ghetto, and you don't need a card or tokens. You can just put your dollar into the claw machine.
Oh, okay.
But it's this giant fucking row of claw machines. There's one with Sonic toys, one with the whole machine was banana-shaped SpongeBob's. I know, right?
I love banana-shaped anything, though. Yeah. There's always those Rasta ones that you get at the carnival.
Yeah.
They have, the Bob Marley look to them. Mm-hmm. That's fun.
But I settled on a claw machine filled with Pokemon plushies, and about $8 later, I realized I wasn't getting that Bulbasaur.
Aww.
You know those claw machines where, when you push the button, it says, "Good luck." Yeah.
Yep.
Those machines are notorious for grabbing the toy completely, picking it up, and when it hits the ceiling, jerks it.
You're out.
Yep. I did not get a Bulbasaur or a Squirtle or a Charmander.
No.
Or a Pikachu. Or even a Gengar.
But if you did get a Pikachu, though, it would sound like this.
It would. because they had a giant. Do you remember the giant Squirtle you gave me a few years ago?
Yeah.
They had one of those, or like something similar, like along the wall. They had a giant Pikachu. They had a giant Charizard.
See, that's the thing though with these claw machines. They show you all these amazing and cool different plushies, but once you play it, it's just ridiculously hard to win them because they make the winnability really low. So you have to spend a certain amount of money to even win them to make sure that the claw machine person or operator makes enough money to afford the plushies that are in there. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you knew that or not. I'm sure you did.
I know, because like
there a lot of them are rigged.
The claw machines that you'll see at Walmart or Price Chopper where I work, those are set to pay out at a certain amount.
Yeah, they don't pay out right away. Not all the time. Sometimes you get lucky, but not all the time.
Sometimes you can make it pay out once or twice more than it should, but you have to get very lucky. Maybe not knock something forward or whatever.
Yeah.
But these machines, no, these are fucking rigged. You cannot win anything out of these fucking machines.
It's just a washout.
But that was a form of gambling. But the giant arcade, the Lucky Snake arcade we went to, they had Fast and Furious, they had Guitar Hero. The place was just fucking massive. They had go-karts and mini golf, but we didn't get to do that, unfortunately. But yeah, it was gamer heaven, and I wish I could have spent more time and more money.
And from what I understand, you were at the 26th floor, right?
Oh, the 25th.
25th floor, and you had a really nice view of pretty much all of Atlantic City.
We did. Right across the street was the Hard Rock Hotel.
Yeah, the infamous one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Off to the right, which reminds me, I want to talk about this later. I have a really good idea for like a hotel and casino, but we'll get to that later.
Like building your own?
Yes.
Oh.
Like a concept.
Interesting.
I'm John Taffer all of a sudden.
Yeah. All right.
Shut it the hell down! You look off to the right.
Why you know
As friends. You can look off to the right on our balcony. You can see.
That's John Taffer, by the way.
Yeah.
It's because he's an ass. No, I'm kidding.
I think he's a lot nicer than Ramsey.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Though Ramsey is very polite to the waiters because he knows it's not their fault. Anyway, you look off to the right on our balcony. You can see the Ferris wheel. You can see the Showboat Hotel. You can see the boardwalk. You can see the ocean. Look off to the left. You can see the Harris Casino. You can see the bridge that we came in, the Atlantic City Expressway or whatever.
The Cayman Bridge?
Yeah. Or Camden, I think. Or
no, I was just making a joke because you said the bridge we came in. So I was like, oh, the Cayman Bridge.
Shut the fuck up. It was the bridge we ejaculated in.
Ooh.
It was the Cayman Bridge.
I forget. Do I have a filter on? Oh, I do. Okay.
Well, now you do.
No, I'm not going to play with it right now. Yeah. That's what she said.
Honestly, walking the streets of AC, there's just as much poverty and...
Did you guys walk everywhere?
A little bit.
You didn't have to drive much.
No, we did no driving at all, actually.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Like, we walked to
Everything's
the beach.
within relatively walking distance.
Yep.
That's good.
Like, literally, the beach and the boardwalk was like a 5-minute walk.
Oh, Josh is here.
Oh, wow. He is.
All right. Well, I guess we'll take a quick break and then...
Quick break. We'll wrap this up in a second. Or this portion.
Oh, yeah. You know what? You go ahead and finish what you were saying first.
Okay. Yeah, everything was within walking distance. We had a lot of people asking us for money. But yeah, like walking the streets, AC does seem as impoverished and like decayed as Scranton with all the potholes and abandoned buildings. But overlooking the city from our balcony, it looks a lot more majestic, a lot prettier, a lot, I don't know what the right word is. Like it looked like anything was possible.
Yeah.
Like we were on top of the world. Because we kind of were.
Do you think it's a place where dreams are made?
Yeah, not if you spend a lot of money first, yeah.
Yeah, it seems like a place where... I mean, it's well known for being a casino place and where people go gambling and spend money and all that other fun stuff. Do you consider it a tourist trap?
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad thing because it's fun while you're there, but
right.
It's definitely a trap.
Yeah, no, because I was listening to a show the other day, and they were talking about what are the top 10 tourist traps in the world. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna look it up real quick just to confirm what they were saying.
Yeah, I want to see if Atlantic City makes the list.
In your opinion, though, without researching anything, what do you think the top? Well, not top 10, but just like name any tourist trap right now.
Las Vegas.
Okay, I believe that.
Do you want me to throw another one out there? If I can think of.
No, I should say traps. I said traps. Yeah, throw another one out there.
I'm not really sure. Maybe New York City, just because Times Square is very, very popular. I don't know. What do we got?
This is in no particular order, but there's a lot of them that are in different countries.
Oh, the Taj Mahal.
The Taj Mahal, the Leaning Tower of Pisa, Machu Picchu, which I'm kind of surprised because I feel like Machu Picchu would be a really cool place to go.
Yeah.
Because I know they have like a bunch of different Incan monuments.
Yep.
I almost got that perfect. I was Incan monuments.
Incas and Mayans.
Yeah, but the Incans, right?
Oh yeah, I think so.
Would that be the plural? I don't know.
Or Aztecs and Incas.
The Aztecs and Incas and all that other fun stuff that was around hundreds of thousands of years ago, whatever. Let's see what else there is. Well, there's a thing on USA Today. I'm not sure if it'll let me open it, but let me check it out. See what we can find here. Okay, it's got the top 10 list. Here we go.
I want to hear them.
All right, so we got in first place. No, let me go start with 10.
Yep.
It says Pike Place Market in Washington, United States. Let's see. Reviews. Okay, so it says reviews and then tourist trap. Which I'm not sure what this is based off of. I'm just gonna assume maybe they're just throwing things out there, numbers and stuff.
An aggregate score of all the reviews.
Right, and then the next one, number 9, is Penang Hill. Penang Hill, Malaysia in Asia. Malaysia is a nice place. And then we have the Capilano Suspension Bridge in Vancouver, Canada.
Oh, this is just sliced ham.
Number 7, we have Voodoo Donut in Oregon. That's interesting because that's like a chain restaurant of donuts, famously known for like stupidly absurd donuts that have cereal toppings and like everything you could think of that you could put on a donut. They have it at Voodoo Donuts. Mm-hmm. I'm surprised they consider it a tourist trap though. All right. Well, the next one we have Blue Lagoon, which is Grindavik, Iceland. I think I pronounced that right. Mm-hmm. It's in Europe. That's number 6. And then number 5 is the International UFO Museum and Research Center in New Mexico, which I guess I could see that being a tourist trap. Yeah. Mm-hmm. People think about UFOs and everything and whether they're real or whatnot. What are your beliefs and other stuff like that, extraterrestrial people and other things like that?
Well, I believe there's got to be life outside of this planet.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that our solar system and other solar systems are way too complex.
Do you believe that the government knows more than what we know?
100%. In all areas, not even just like aliens or whatever, in anything you can imagine, the government knows more than what they're telling you.
That's fair.
That is just a rule of thumb.
Do you think that they are harvesting aliens from out of this world?
That's an interesting question. I've never really thought. I think it's possible.
Because I've heard rumors that they have a specific task force for aliens and their UFO ships. Mm-hmm. So if a UFO ship from a different world crashes onto the Earth, they have a task force that goes and gets it and brings it back to be what is it, hidden? What do they call it? Classified?
Yeah.
So they make it so it's classified so that nobody else, the public, does not know about it or knows about where it was or anything about it. They pretty much just erase everything that they know about it, other than maybe the town that it landed in. People might know about it. But other than that, they cover it up and hide it and everything else. But there was a whistleblower not too long ago that had come forward and said there are extraterrestrial unidentified objects that are out there that they know about and have physically seen with their own eyes. So that being said, of course, I do believe that there are other life forces out there that are not human or animal, for that matter. And very intelligent, I would imagine.
I hearken back to a quote from George Carlin, who said that if there are aliens and they are thinking about visiting Earth, what are they going to do when they see our cinnamon dental floss, our sneakers with lights in the heels, our glazed donuts for hamburger buns? Are they really going to be taken aback by how sophisticated our culture and society, particularly here in the United States, are they really going to be taken aback by how sophisticated and advanced we are? I mean, at least here in the United States, we have the infrastructure of a third world country.
Very true.
So, if there is life beyond this planet that wants to pay us a visit, what exactly should they do when they see the scope of how far behind the human race is compared to them?
No, yeah. I imagine they just look down and laugh at us all the time. Just thinking about it. Oh, they're fighting over nothing. How funny is that? We've conquered millions of galaxies, and Earth is going to be one of them eventually.
Yeah.
Or the Milky Way, or whatever.
If the aliens wanted to enslave Earth, the United States would be the easiest country to overthrow.
Oh, absolutely. Especially with our leader right now. The moron. He can't even speak a full sentence without...
Can you imagine the aliens trying to negotiate with Joe Biden?
No. I mean, I really couldn't imagine any of them negotiating with anybody, really. Not just our president, but yeah.
Certainly not Trump. Listen, I wrote the art of the deal, okay? I'm the best... I wrote the best deals. Okay, the aliens will give you fat Rosio if you don't enslave America. Okay. Or I don't know what the hell he would say. I just wanted to flex my Trump impression.
Yeah, no, that was good. All right, so rounding out the top 5, we have Crazy Horse Memorial in South Dakota.
Nice name.
Yeah, I'm not sure what any of these are, other than the first 2 that I see. Number 3 is Calico Ghost Town in California, which I've also never been there. Let's see. Then Salem Witch Museum, which I have been there actually.
Yeah.
And I don't really remember it being that much of a tourist trap. So I don't know. I guess it depends on who you ask if you feel like it is a tourist trap or not.
Hi, Charlie.
Yeah, I mean, and you also have to think what defines a tourist trap. Is it just something that's overrated that people talk about all the time? That's like, oh, you must go here. This is the coolest thing ever. And then you get there and it's like, what the fuck am I looking at? Is that one of the tourist trap feelings that you get? Or is it overrated by a bunch of gift shops and other things that aren't related at all to the actual thing?
Well, I will say, like, given the amount of...
like, just for example, 9/11 Memorial... I wouldn't say it's a tourist trap, but it is an area where a lot of people sell like 9/11 merch or magnets or other stuff like that. So like, yeah, it's cool, but what else is there other than just to look at it?
I mean, if it's a nonprofit, like if that specifically, like if the proceeds from like merch or shirts or whatever goes to like foundations for like,
well, I guess
like,
that would be different.
Like
yeah.
First responders, people like survivors who are still alive, who have lingering health problems because they breathe in all that toxic smoke or whatever.
Yeah. Or the families that were affected directly, of course.
Yeah, and if it serves to like to educate the public, because especially like there's plenty of people alive today who weren't alive on 9/11.
Yeah.
I mean, you and I were only 4 or 5 years old ourselves.
Yeah.
So if it serves to educate the public, then I wouldn't consider that a tourist trap because it's still ultimately providing some kind of a public service.
Absolutely. And rounding out the top 5 with number 1, we have Four Corners Monument in Arizona. So I believe this is where 4 U.S. states meet all in one point, and you could walk, like you could take one step and be in Arizona, another step and be in New Mexico, another step and be in, I think it's Colorado or wherever. I forget the geography of where exactly it's at.
Yeah,
but
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so you could be in like 4 different states if you just lay down in a certain spot, and it's pretty cool. But I can also see how that's a tourist trap or just overrated in general. You know, I wouldn't drive there just to see that. If I was passing by, I would stop and just to be like, oh, that's cool. One of the things that isn't on this list and that I actually have been to is the monuments. Mount Rushmore.
Oh, nice.
I 100% think that that's a tourist trap. I don't think that. I mean, it should have been on this list. I'm surprised it is not on this list. Mm-hmm. But basically, Mount Rushmore is, well, I mean, obviously, if you haven't seen it, it's 4 of the United States presidents.
Well, yeah. No, Ben Franklin.
Oh, sorry, not all the presidents. 3 presidents and then another.
Ben Franklin, the founders.
Forefathers. Mm-hmm. That founded this great country or whatever you want to call it. I'm not really great into U.S. history, but
Graceland is on this list?
Yeah. Elvis's Graceland is on the list. 25.
The fuck is wrong with y'all? I would pay so much money to go there.
Unless you've been there, I guess you really can't say much because you don't really know how bad it is.
Who the fuck wouldn't want to go visit Elvis's home?
Yeah.
I mean, I get if you don't like his music, I don't care for that type of music, but
What about number 22, Ben and Jerry's Ice Cream Factory?
Fuck Ben and Jerry's.
I mean, they're very overpriced ice cream. I will say that.
Yeah.
However, it is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
You ever had their dirt cake ice cream?
No.
It's like cookies and cream, but like a milk chocolate. Like I don't know, like it's a coating or filter or fucking whatever. But it's like it's all milk chocolate, and then underneath is cookies and cream ice cream. It is so fucking good.
No, I never had that one.
Yeah, it's called dirt cake.
All right, moving on. This is off topic, but we're gonna do another just random question thing here. I just looked it up online. If money had no value, how would you treat it? And that's a very open-ended question, so you take a second to think about it.
If money had no value, how would I treat it?
Yeah.
I mean, something is always valuable to someone.
Yeah, so I don't really know. That's a very interesting question. I'm not really sure how to answer it.
Yeah.
If money had no value, how would you treat it? I guess really I don't know. If it didn't have any value. So let's just say let's just pretend that cash was not a thing anymore and you had let's just say you had $1,000 in cash. Mm-hmm. Well, you can't do anything with it. So what do you do?
Like if we stopped using it as a form of currency?
Yes. Everything was credit cards or online anymore.
Well, that would be the end of society as we know it, because
I think there has to be currency. I don't think
there has to be a non-digital currency.
I think so too.
If for no other reason but to prevent people from being completely on the grid and completely under the thumb of their government.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I know this keeps going back to like don't trust the government, don't trust whoever, but like that's just what sticks out to me the most. Like
no, I agree. I agree.
Because like if it says if money had no value, that doesn't say if cash had no value. But
yeah. Well, anyway, moving on to the next question, and I want to hear your answer because I honestly don't know what your dreams are, but have any of your dreams turned into a reality? Now, I know you kind of aspire to be a singer, and I'm not much of a songwriter, I would imagine, right? Just more of a singer.
I have written a couple songs or written a couple of like verses down. I just haven't really put together anything like.
But is it more of a dream or just a hobby kind of thing?
It's a little bit of both. Like it's fun, but it's also something like would I love to do it for a living? Yes.
Yeah.
Is it the end of now? If I don't sing and make music for a living, is it the end of the world? No. But it's definitely something that will always be a part of my life and something I want to continue doing, if for no other reason than just for fun.
Now, sticking with the same topic, do you consider YouTube and to do YouTube is a dream of yours?
Definitely.
As a full-time job, you're getting paid for it.
Like if
crank out videos.
If one day in the future I have like 5 million subscribers and I get enough ad revenue to do it as a job, definitely.
I don't think you need that many subscribers.
Well, that's just a random number I threw out.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say you could probably live pretty comfortable, depending on what content you film.
Yeah.
With like even 20,000 subscribers. Living comfortably.
I mean, there's a website called Social Blade where you can look at a channel, see how many subscribers they have, and it gives you an estimate of how much ad revenue they're bringing in every month.
Yeah.
And you could view statistics on our channels too.
Yeah.
Seamus 248 and Matt Bullen 1115. This is not a shameless plug.
Mm.
Anyway.
No, it's a shame misplug.
Yeah. But anyway, like I'll go down the rabbit hole sometimes and look at different channels on Social Blade, and there are channels that have like 100 or 200,000 subscribers. They're not bringing in any revenue whatsoever, and these are channels that do this shit as a full-time job. And so if you're not bringing in any substantial ad revenue, how can you reasonably afford to do this as a full-time job?
All right, and last question. Just reading through the other ones.
Oh wait, I do have more to say about that dreams come true bit.
Okay, go ahead.
Because I also want to be a writer. I want to be a public speaker, a music critic, a political commentator. And those are also like kind of hobbies that I'm already doing with YouTube and stuff. But definitely something like I want to keep doing.
Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, I see you being a very good review artist. Like you could review pretty much anything you could think of and use really high-tech words and come up with really good terminology to describe things, and you have a really good passion for that.
I do.
So
I try.
If anything, I could definitely see you doing that.
Yeah, it's definitely something I want to keep doing, like YouTube and stuff
Just
like that.
focus on one. Well, I would not one thing at a time, but try to focus on that being a goal of yours and seeing where it takes you. I think that would be great.
Oh, I dead ass want to be a music critic. I want to talk about music for a living.
I could see it. Absolutely.
Because I don't want to brag or toot my own horn. I think I'm pretty good at dissecting music and describing it and describing what I like or dislike about a song. Like it's definitely something I'm passionate about.
All right. Well, speaking of describing and doing reviews, let's do one. What about you? If you had to describe yourself in 3 words, how would you do it?
This is another loaded question because I don't want to use like such a predictable word like unique. Like a lot of people think they're unique. I mean, I think in some ways I actually am, but stubborn.
Okay, I like that.
I'm waiting for Brittany Bedford to hear me say stubborn, be like, "Oh, he's a Taurus." Fucking astrology is just racism for white women. But yeah, I'm definitely stubborn. Uncontrollable to one extent.
I'll just ignore him. He's fine.
I'm having a conversation with Charlie. Yeah, I'd say I'm uncontrollable. That might sound like a bad thing, but it's like it all goes back to like I don't trust the government. I don't trust the media. I'm not going to fall in line. My thoughts and opinions are original. I consider myself, a free thinker. I like what I say is like what I actually believe, and
He's fine. Just ignore him.
He's murdering that fish.
Yeah.
Like I stand firmly by my opinions. I'm very open to changing my mind if I'm presented with new information, but generally speaking, what I believe is like that's set in stone. I'm not going to deviate from that. And if you don't like it, that's too bad. We can, if worse comes to worse, we just agree to disagree. So yeah, uncontrollable, stubborn. What is there? One more word to describe myself?
Lovable?
If you think so.
Of course, buddy. I think you're easily lovable. People can get along with you pretty well, and
Thank you. I hope so.
yeah.
What about you? What 3 words would you describe yourself with?
I would say, was it compassionate?
Yeah.
I care about others and what how they feel and what they think, and I'm always here for people for like advice and other stuff, or just even a listening ear. What other things describe a Cancer? I don't know. If you just look up Cancer as the zodiac sign, that's pretty much me. Like I'm just here. I love enjoying life as I go. I guess if one way to describe me is pretty like free. I think that's like I feel free. I feel like not vulnerable. I feel like I can control where I go, where my path is, where I want to go. I'm very opportunistic. I like to take advantage of opportunities when they come to me. So if I see one door open, I have no problem closing the door behind me and moving forward to that next door. That's just the way I roll, and just happy in general, really. Yeah.
I would say you're very charismatic and very outgoing, especially in social settings.
Absolutely. Yeah. Especially when I do my DJ gigs, I'm in front of 100 to 150 people, and I could speak in front of a crowd and entertain people like it's nothing, and I feel very comfortable doing it in my shoes. Never, at first, back when we did the karaoke at the Port Richards, that was our first little live performance in front of people.
Yeah.
The nerves were crazy out back then.
That was the first time I ever sang in front of an audience, or in front of people.
I'll be honest, now I don't really have too much nerves going on stage anymore, doing, talking or singing or really anything. So
I still do, but I think it's more of a place of just like wanting to get better.
Yeah. But you always have that itch to get back up on stage. You don't ever want to give up. I noticed that with you too.
V-Spot stage is my stage in general is my sanctuary.
Absolutely.
That's where I go to be the most like myself.
All right. Well, with that being said, we're going to take a quick break here. We'll be right back. You're listening to the 248 podcast on YouTube.
Yeah. All right. We have returned from our quick... It was a second for you, but like 5 minutes for us.
Yeah, we just took a quick 5-minute break. I needed a drink. Got me a nice blackberry smash brisk.
Damn.
Iced tea.
And
it is delicious.
And I have brisk sweet tea. Charlie.
Oh, that's so good. Alrighty, so we're going to move on to the next topic that we have on our list. More dicks. No, I'm only kidding. Beatles tribute band. So, Seamus, take it away.
So, a couple of days before my Atlantic City trip, I went to the V-Spot. Instead of going on a Tuesday, we went on a Friday. And we went to see the Taxmen, a Beatles tribute band. I don't know if they're local to around here. I know they've played around here before, like in Wilkes-Barre and other places. But yeah, Beatles tribute band. It's only $5 to get in. It was really good, just like good old-fashioned rock and roll. I will play you a snippet. This is their rendition of Let It Be.
Oh, you could just plug it into this.
Oh, sure.
Make it sound a lot better. Hold on. Oh, wait. Hold on a second. Keep talking.
Yeah, hold on. We're trying to provide some quality audio.
5, 6. All right, go ahead. not sound good.
Oh, well, in that case, I will.
Try it again.
I got a pop notification. Talk to your assistant on headphones.
There we go. Just hold it just like that. That sounds pretty good.
Yeah. I think it's because this port in my phone has been giving me trouble. Like, whenever I'm at the open mic and Rich gives me the aux cord, it doesn't work in this port, so he has to give me one that's like a USB type joint. You can take that back. I'm not going to need it. I played enough of that. But yeah, I went there with my friend Joe, and if you know my friend Joe, then this will come as a shock to you. He had a couple of drinks, and he gambled a little bit. Albeit it was only $3, but yeah, he put his $3 in the slot machine. He knocked back a Heineken and a Twisted Tea, and I was like, "Well, this is a new experience for me." I've known this kid since kindergarten.
Yeah, it's weird to see somebody you know since kindergarten drinking alcohol, right?
Yeah.
Especially somebody like him, where it's like you didn't really expect it to happen, and he just does it. It's like, whoa, you're drinking alcohol.
I never thought of him as the drinking type.
And I believe you said the cover was like $5, right?
Yep, $5 cover.
Yeah. It sounded really good though. I was quite surprised.
Yeah.
I kind of wish I went now, but
it was a lot of fun.
I don't know if I had plans or if I was just really tired or something.
I'm not a mega Beatles fan. I'm fairly familiar with them.
No, I'd rather see the Beach Boys.
Yeah?
I think I like their noise. It just sounds great, honestly.
Yeah.
The sound that they make, and I don't know. I don't really know the lyrics to any of their songs. I just kind of enjoy the beat to their songs.
My favorite Beatles song is Yellow Submarine. Do you know the words to that?
No.
In the town where I was born lived a man who sailed to sea. I'm not going to sing the rest. I'm not going to butcher the rest of that song.
Oh, you're fine.
But yeah, that's probably my favorite. The reason why is because back in middle school, my sister gave me those old MP3 players?
Yeah.
My sister gave me one and it had Yellow Submarine on it, so I listened to that quite a lot.
Oh.
It also had fucking Frank Sinatra, Green Day, Wake Me Up When September Ends.
Oh, great song.
Yeah. Yeah, I miss those old MP3 players. They were nice little portable devices.
I can't remember, but I want to say that I've gotten an iPod before, and it kind of reminded me just like that.
Yeah.
Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe.
But yeah, I went to a Beatles tribute, and Matt went to see Nickelback.
For reference, I went with Brittany, Josh, and Emily. Brittany, Josh, and Emily. We all five of us went. It was my wife, Brittany, Josh, and Emily.
That wife of yours, I think her name is Amanda, but I could be dead wrong.
Yeah, definitely could be. Not sure.
I think she likes wings.
Yeah, she definitely does. So yeah, we went to go see Nickelback on August 27th at Hershey Park Stadium, and it was just a fantastic show. Brantley Gilbert opened up for him. Here's a little snippet of the Brantley Gilberts. He did a couple of Jason Aldean songs.
Yeah, because he wrote them.
Yeah.
I think he wrote My Kind of Party. And Dirt Road Anthem.
Oh, good Lord, he's lost. His praise to his name. You heard me. There you go.
Yeah.
Brantley wanted to hear me. I was like, everything!
I was at the Yellow Card show. I was terrible with playing back the videos I took, and all you just hear is me screaming.
Yeah. That happens, though. Especially when you see a band you really like. It's like, oh, you can't help but sing. And then, yeah, you get a little bit of bleed through with your videos. But, it is what it is. You know, there's been much worse videos out there on the internet where you literally can't even hear the artist. It's just some screaming lady the whole fucking time at the top of her lungs. And I fucking hate that.
You know what happened when Cassie tried to crowd surf at the Yellow Card show, right?
Yeah, she ended up in the hospital.
Yeah, she fell, had a concussion. So I obviously filmed Ocean Avenue, which was their closer. And right as the song ended, Cassie yelled into my ear, and you could hear on the video, "I have a fucking concussion!" I couldn't help but laugh.
Yeah, not too good. But then after Brantley Gilbert came the Nickelbacks.
When we write songs with silly lyrics and silly titles,
This is Chad Kruger.
everybody here understands what tongue-in-cheek is. Everybody here has a sense of fucking humor. That's why we get together, all of us, sing songs together. And I get to start songs that sound like this. I like your pants around your
Yeah, he just put on a fantastic show the whole time, really. Sang all the hits. It sounded really good. There wasn't really too many songs I didn't know. Amanda knew a lot more than I did, though. But, oh, wait, this is...
Our clubs will never get it. It's like the bottom of the market. I'm never gonna win this. I better turn out quite the way I want it to be.
Yeah, it just sounded really good. The whole show. I think the next one is How You Remind Me.
Rockstar is my favorite Nickelback song.
Or one of these is How You Remind Me. I can't remember.
Never made it as a wise man.
Yeah. Not that one. Not that one. Is this one? I just have a lot of videos.
Sounded like it.
No, it wasn't. Not that one. This one. Here we go. Like a blind man, beside a sense of feeling, and this is how you remind me. Yeah, it was just honestly one of the not the best shows of the whole year, because I did go through a couple of good shows, like really great shows, like 3 Days Grace and Shinedown. That was probably one of my top 3, if not first favorite show ever. That was fantastic. But I will put Nickelback in the top 10. They were fantastic. And the pyrotechnics, the voices, they all just sounded just like the songs you would hear on the radio. It's fantastic.
Who needs expensive pyrotechnics when you got Matt Walsh saying, Wilkes-Barre?
Well, I was blowing my nose and Seamus was taking a drink. That was the quick silence you heard.
Yeah.
If you made it this far in the video, make sure you leave a like and a comment. Let's see, what should we have them comment?
Comment 69. Or comment nice.
69 nice.
On our drive back from Atlantic City, we saw a bunch of mile markers. And when I got to 69 point whatever, we were just saying, nice.
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 Nice. Is it time for Mad Libs?
I think it is, Seamus. I think it's that time. You know what time it is.
You know it. You love it. We play it. It's called Mad Libs.
ABC.
Fuck your copyright
Oh,
strikes.
yeah, fuck
YouTube.
that stupid shit, right? How the fuck do you get a copyright strike on a song like this?
Beats the fuck out of me. It's like copywriting Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
Seriously.
But if you don't know what Mad Libs is, it's a collection of incomplete sentences, and we're gonna fill in the blanks with nouns, verbs, adjectives, and all kinds of shit. What? Why are you shaking your head at me?
I'm not surprised you did it, but I'm excited that you did it. That was really good. I appreciate the extra in that. That's that was good.
I can no longer say the word incomplete without thinking of the Backstreet Boys.
Well, you just did. All right. Well,
I have to see them live.
speaking
next.
of famous, why don't we do famous invention?
I
So we're gonna need. No. So every time I click on it, it just shows your past suggestions.
yeah.
So we're gonna need an adjective, Seamus.
Moist.
Oh, this is still playing in the background. Didn't even realize it. What is it?
Moist.
Must. Okay.
All right, another adjective.
Close this up. Yes, we need one more adjective and then another one after that.
Soapy.
Soapy?
Yes, sir.
Like soap. Okay, and then one more adjective, sir. How about hard?
Definitely.
Let's go with that. Yes.
An adverb, loudly.
Loudly. Okay, and then we need a exclamation.
Not in my mouth.
Oh. Oh. What the hell? How did I just do that? Okay. I know keyboard stuff. All right. We need a famous person.
Chad Kruger. Chud.
How do you do that?
Kroeg.
No. Well, yeah. O, E.
G-E-R. Right?
Yeah, but there's like a thing on the E or something. I think that makes it the crew.
You could probably Google it and then just copy and paste it, but
Whatever.
Doesn't matter.
Good enough. Then another famous person. So we'll go.
Carly Rae Jepsen. Hey, I just met you.
Nope.
R-A-E. J-E-P-S-E-N. Hey, I just met you.
Wait, S-E-N?
Yep. And this is crazy, but here's my number. So call me maybe.
So
Now
smell my baby.
hot. I need a lampshade.
Did you say I need a lampshade?
Yeah, well that's you need a noun, so I'm thinking
Lampshade?
yeah.
Oh, all right. Fuck. Damn it. I can't type for shit. All right. And then we'll do another noun, flashlight.
Nice.
Another noun.
Test tube.
I like it. Very unique. Oh, Jesus. Okay, we need more nouns. Jesus. No, okay.
Bluetooth speaker.
Blue balls.
Blue balls.
Another noun? Oh, wait, no. We'll save blue balls for plural noun.
Yep.
Bluetooth?
Yeah, Bluetooth speaker. Our last singular noun, I'm thinking screwdriver.
Screwdriver. I like it. Okay, and then the number?
753.
77. No, 777.
All right.
And then
Blue balls.
blue balls for plural noun. And then we need one more plural noun.
Bulging boobies.
Why don't we just say boobies?
Got me saying ooey, ooey.
Type in those boobies. Boobies. Plural type of food.
Oh, Jesus.
Beans?
Beans.
Stupid beans. Is that a type of liquid? Ass. No, I'm kidding.
Ass juice.
Ass juice. I like it.
This better be funny as shit.
This is gonna be good. I can guarantee it. All right, I'm gonna save the save results because I need to find the gong first. Sound board. I think we're going over a little hour, but we'll just do this one round of Mad Libs and then we'll stop.
Alrighty.
All right, who's reading, you or me?
You're reading.
All right, what voice?
Do you remember the voice you did when we did the Mad Libs with Ray?
With Ray?
Yeah, with Ray Hardy.
Fancy voice?
Yeah. Not the recent bitchy pole voice, but the bird watching could be more fun than a barrel of dildos voice.
This is a screwdriver. Something like that.
Yes, exactly.
Perfect. I've got the voice. Don't you worry, sir. Well, Seamus, we're going to play Mad Libs. This is history of a famous invention. On the gong in 3, 2, 1. Oh, damn it. I always fuck that up. All right, let me do it again. On the gong in 3, 2, 1. The first electric lampshade was invented in 1904 by a moist young man named Chad Kruger. He and his brother Carly Ray.
No! Oh, we misgendered Carly.
He and his brother Carly Ray Jepsen ran a small flashlight repair shop. And in their spare time, they studied blue balls. When they started work on their invention, everyone said, "Not in my mouth! You'll never get it off the test tube." But they built a soapy model of old boobies and a used Bluetooth speaker. The model worked fine, and 10 minutes late. No, damn it. The model worked fine, and in 10 minutes, it toasted 24 slices of beans. It also... What the fuck? All right, compose it. Here we go. It also used up 2 gallons of ass juice an hour, and the top converted into a screwdriver. They sold the patent to a hard millionaire for $770 and lived loudly ever after.
Matt,
Despite my terrible reading, I
have
think
you
that
ever
was
considered
hilarious.
speaking for a living?
That was terrible. I could speak no problem. I can't read for shit. We all know this. That was famous.
Yeah, we have to sign off here.
That was history of a famous invention. God
we
bless
have to sign
America.
off here if for no other reason but to stop torturing Matt.
I cannot read for shit. I can't do it. Oh God. Yeah, I think this is good.
Also, rest in peace, Bob Barker, and rest in peace, Steve Harwell from Smash Mouth. I guess the year stopped coming.
Oops, that was not the name of the song.
Yeah, that was the right one.
Was it?
Yeah. No, that's not it. The one you just played was our regular outro.
Hold on, let me just go back to Malt Up. Talks to Monkey Yourself. Talks to Monkey Yourself.
Yeah, so Bob Barker got as close as he could to 100 without going over. And then Steve Harwell, the years just stopped coming for him.
Nope, wrong one.
It's that bum 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 bum.
I got it. Oh, damn it, I keep doing that. Show a complete album. There it is. All right, we got it. Woohoo!
If you enjoyed the 248 podcast episode 50, clobber that like button like it's a baseball and you've got a bat. Hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, click that notification bell to get notified the next time I upload. This is Seamus248, over and out.
And I'm Matt Balloon. 1115. That's all, folks.
That's all, folks.
Remember, something is always better than nothing. All right, now you go. Take care. You have a good day. Also, for reference, I'm not making fun of anybody that stutters. I am sorry about that.
Penis.
Dildos. Boobies.
Got me saying ooey.
Ooey, ooey.
Looking at those boobies.
Boobies.
Like watching a movie.
Areolas involved.